my name is Madison and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm so excited to be opening the brand new MacBook Pro with the M1 chip for you all. I picked up this thing yesterday. I am so excited. I have had so much patience waiting to film this, to open this. You have no idea. I have not had a new computer in ages and wanted to tell y'all what I think about it, why I purchased it, and just open it up for y'all. So let's go. I currently have the 2015 MacBook Pro, and let me tell you, this thing has gone down the drain so fast. It kind of disappoints me. Again, it's only been about 6 years since I bought it. I bought it brand new at the start of 2015, I believe, and it is just down the drain. Everything is so slow. It is so delayed. I will sit on the spinning wheel of death trying to type in the Google search bar forever. I am just so fed up with it. However, it does run great with MATLAB and things like that, which I, of course, am using it for. I'm an engineering student, as y'all have heard a bajillion times. So I have loved it for that, and I wanted to upgrade to the new M1. Now, in a lot of my previous videos, I have gotten a lot of questions about running CAD softwares and other just engineering programs on a Mac computer with iOS, and I honestly have had a really great experience with it. Well, you cannot run SolidWorks, you cannot run Autodesk CAD. I'm not quite sure about Fusion on the M1 chip, nor can you on the old Macs. You can either dual boot on the old Macs or you can cloud compute. The current M1 chip does not allow for dual booting, which was a very big factor in my decision, but at the end of the day, the way I thought about it, eventually MATLAB's gonna release an M1 version. Eventually, maybe if I decide I really need it, I can buy a second laptop for SolidWorks, but for right now, I only use SolidWorks maybe about 2 hours a week, as opposed to everything else I do. So for the time being, I decided that cloud computing was going to be my best option. So here I have the Apple MacBook Pro, again the M1 chip. This is 512 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes unified RAM, and I did not upgrade really anything at all, as well as just a pair of the Beats Flex. I am obsessed with my Beats X, but they hit the wall the other day as well, and these are only 50 bucks, so I was excited to pick up these. Now, as far as cloud computing goes, cloud computing is a service that my university offers for those with computers that do not run traditional softwares, such as, again, like I mentioned, AutoCAD, maybe some Adobe platforms, things like that. You can log in and I believe you SSH remotely into the school's computers that have these programs. You can log in with your university IDs. It allows you to access the programs and use them how you choose. This program is somewhat of a pain, just in the sense that it uses a lot of Wi-Fi. It will kill my Wi-Fi. So do not try to do this while you are on Zoom. It is absolutely horrific. I have taken everything out of the box, I believe. I'm not sure if there's anything beneath this. There doesn't appear to be, so we're gonna set this aside. So this, of course, came with the laptop as well as a wall charging port and then a USB-C. I'm very excited about this because my iPad Pro runs USB-C as well, and as of right now, I have a different charger for my laptop, my iPad, my watch, my phone. So this will just eliminate one cord I need to be lugging around. Now this with the Apple student discount was $13.99. After taxes it came, and these guys, it came to $15.77 and 15 cents, which all things considered is not too bad, I feel like. Especially because the Intel brand new, I believe, was $17.99 base model. So this is just the setup page. I will go ahead and set this up later, but I just wanted to open it up for y'all. As far as features of this computer go, we of course just have the traditional trackpad down here, traditional keyboard. We have 2 speakers on the side here, as well as the touch bar up top. And then our fingerprint identification here. And then of course up here we just have our traditional screen with the camera up top. Again, very excited about a new, better camera than the 2015 Mac. I picked this up in the silver gray color, as y'all can see here. And another difference about this computer is that we have a mirrored logo here as opposed to the lit up one that the old Macs have. I purchased a case for this, so that should be arriving today as well, so I'm excited to put that on here to prevent any scratches. Another few things to keep in mind when purchasing this computer is that it only has 2 Thunderbolt/USB-C ports on the side here, which means everything you do needs to be run through a USB-C. This will cost you extra money in adapters, things of that sort, because you will need to buy adapters that maybe go USB-C, SD, HDMI, what have you, to USB-C. I purchased one that, again, should be arriving here today for about $30 on Amazon, so not too bad. And it is not the Apple brand. The Apple brand are, oh my gosh, their adapters are so expensive. But if you are looking to stay within the Apple realm, you can definitely find them on their website. However, I just went with one of the most well-rated Amazon ones. Again, $30. I believe it has 1 USB-C, 2 USB, 1 HDMI, SD, and then micro SD, which is about everything I will need. So that is that. I will show you all the case when it arrives. As far as this charging bit goes, it is pretty traditional. Oh, this is paper. Oh, I like that. Is it paper? I believe this is paper. It's ripping like paper, but it literally looks like plastic or wax paper. I'm not quite sure. I did not do that very gracefully. This just kind of ripped off, but this is our USB-C power adapter, 61 watts, so this will definitely charge faster than any sort of iPad charger I have, which will be nice if I ever want to kind of supercharge my iPad. This did not come with an extension, which is kind of a bummer to me. My current Mac charger came with an extension that was about, oh, I don't know, I'd say about 8 feet long or so. You could slide this little bit off right here and add an extension. I might see if the old one fits on here as well, just to have that as an option, because I do find that extension very useful, but that did not come with the actual computer. Another surprising thing about this computer is that it does have a headphone jack. So that is the one port that it does have on the right hand side here, is this headphone jack. I am surprised about this just because Apple has eliminated this from essentially every other product. Their phones, their iPads, neither of their new releases have these headphone jacks. Now this computer is significantly thinner than my old one, which again, another great perk. Definitely not my primary reason for buying it, but another great perk. And then here we have the USB-C to USB-C charging cable. I will just open this up for y'all. I'm not quite sure how long this is, but I would imagine it's not more than, I don't know, maybe 12 feet or so. Let's see. So again, it is USB-C to USB-C on both sides. Just like that. Not quite sure how I feel about that, just because I feel like a lot of my adapters and things are just USB based. However, if this is smaller, and now that I do have 2 actual charging adapters that are USB-C ended. This should work just fine. I want to say there might be some perks with speed and things of the smaller USB-C to USB-C cords as well, but I'm not quite sure about that. I did really enjoy my magnetic charging port on the 2015 version that I had, just because I felt like if something yanked it, it would pull out super easily and I wasn't going to break either my computer or the charger itself. So that is something to keep in mind, is I do feel like I'll have to be a bit more conscious and careful with this cord. And then, as always with any new Mac products or any new Apple products, you can set up a free kind of information session with a specialist, either online or in person, to help you set up your computer, get some more information, tips and tricks, that sort of thing, which I opted out of, at least for the time being, on this new computer. However, if that's something that I might find some use in, I might go ahead and do that at another time. But that will be all for this, and I'm going to move on to opening my Beats. Again, I thought I'd just throw this in here. You all know how much I've raved about my Beats X. Unfortunately, they are completely dead. I've had them for 4 or 5 years, literally use them at least an hour almost every single day. So they have held their own for sure. I was very excited to see that Beats released these Beats Flex right here. These are quite similar to the Beats X, have a few more exciting perks, and are ridiculously cheaper. So they come in this just little black box right here. All-day wireless earphones up to a 12-hour battery. They have this cord that goes around your neck right here, which I really prefer. I thought about getting the Apple AirPods. Really do not find the Apple headphones comfortable whatsoever, and was also not in the market to spend $200-300 on some headphones. These were only $50, and I absolutely loved my Beats X, so I had to pick these up. So let's go ahead and open these now. So there is just a little black tab right here that we are going to just pull open. Now, I'm not quite sure if these ones come with a case like the old Beats X did, but we have just a little kind of guide here that tells you when it's charged, what each little button does. Oh, another interesting feature. I was not quite sure about this. So these headphones actually charge with USB-C. I was kind of hoping they would charge with the lightning cable, just like the old one did, just because I have so many of those cords laying around. But again, these charge with USB-C, as y'all can see there. It comes with about an 8-inch cord or so. Let's see, I might need to rip this. Yeah. I guess I didn't need to rip this. It comes with, I'd say this is about an 8-inch cord, which is super nice just to have on handy. Throw in my backpack. It's not super long, not going to get lost super easily. Or maybe it will because it's shorter. I don't know. Nevertheless, at this point, I have so many of these chargers that I'm excited just to have, you know, all my products be a bit more universal. It comes with this little black rubber USB-C to USB-C cable here. And then the headphones just look like this. So we're going to go ahead and gently pull these on out. I really like being able to hang these around my neck and not worry about losing them or anything. They come in 4 different colors. They come in black, this kind of whitish, grayish silver color, as well as a very neon yellow highlighter, yellow greenish color, and a very bright blue color. I just stuck with this simple, nice silver white color here. I did have the rose gold Beats X, but those were not offered. It looks like this little bar up top here is our volume. We have this little side button circle thing here that is our pause and our play, as well as our end a call and pick up a call. This little microphone here is what is going to pick up any voice sounds and things. And I'm not quite sure if these still have the same capabilities as the Beats X with double pressing this skips the song, but we'll just need to play around with that. And then on the right hand side we have the power button, which will also tell you if it's charged. The coolest new feature in my opinion of these headphones versus the Beats X is that when you click them back together to hang around your neck, they will actually pause. So you don't need to be doing that on your phone. You don't need to go through and try to press the button or anything. If you just pull these out and stick them back together, they will pause. And another thing I do want to mention with these is that they are magnetic to each other. As y'all can see there, this is a super nice feature, so you never worry about them actually coming off of your neck, and also makes storage really, really simple. Down here we also have some other little goodies. We just have 3 more pairs of the little rubber ear tips. If you ever find these uncomfortable or feel that they're the wrong size, maybe try one of these different sizes. And then back here we also have some other little items. We have pairing them with your iOS device as well as with your Android device. We have a little sticker, some safety information, and then just another sort of like warranty packet in a few different languages. A few things I do want to mention with the Beats Flex that I am not overly fond of already. Not anything big, but the Beats X, while they were $100 to $150 depending on when you bought them, they came with wing tips that you could add on. This was super nice because the wing tips helped my earphones stay in my ears so much better. I highly recommend them. Now, even though these headphones do not come with them, you can buy them on Amazon for like $2. So if that is something that you're interested in, 100% totally available for you to try if you are still interested in that. And another thing is that the Beats X came with a little black rubber case where you could just roll your headphones up just like this and kind of just nicely tuck them into this little black pouch. Now, I lost mine many years ago and I was hoping I'd get another one just because it is super convenient. They fit perfectly, and the charger would even fit in there with it as well. Again, we do not have it here, but I can't complain too much since these were $50. So my package just ended up coming and I wanted to show y'all what I picked up for my new MacBook Pro. Like I mentioned earlier, I did pick up this USB-C adapter. They actually call it a hub. Again, has the HDMI, 2 USB 3.0s, an SD card slot, micro SD, and then 100-watt PD slot. Not quite sure what that means, but I'm assuming that is another like USB-C because I know it for sure came with another USB-C slot, which I'm very excited about. I do have a monitor here that I have raved about. It's actually a TV, but I use it as a monitor and a TV, which is super nice. So I'm very glad I have the HDMI that I can hook up to this and start using my computer ASAP. So I believe this was about $30, and I have definitely seen them higher priced depending on what kind of specifications you want. If you just want something like USB 3.0 to USB-C, of course it's going to be a lot cheaper just because you're not getting quite as many features. So I would just take a look at what you need. The one unfortunate thing about this MacBook is that I will have to carry this adapter pretty much everywhere. At least it's not very big, but just so that I can either use the USB 3.0s to charge my phone, or just want some more accessibility with my cameras and having the SD card available. Again, not very big, pretty slim and small. Just one more thing I need to not forget when I travel or go to class, go to work, that sort of thing. So as y'all can see, we just have all of these kind of ports on the side here. We have our HDMI on the back end, and our black cord comes out the front. This thing is not very big, nor is it very long. I'd say the actual hub itself is about 5 inches by 1.5 inches with about an 8-inch little cord strip here, so not very big, just one more thing to lug around. Also not very thick at all. The thickest port on here is our HDMI on the back that you can kind of see, so nothing too massive or bulky, which I honestly really like. I also picked up a case here for my MacBook Pro, which I cannot live without cases. I get so worried that the actual metal is going to get scratched, or that the feet on it are going to get beat up. So I find that these like $15 cases from Amazon are 100% worth it. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you have any other questions or want any more videos on my thoughts with the M1 chip as an engineering student, please leave me any questions down below. I can make another video. I am planning on doing like a 1 month later video where after I've had it for a month, I can kind of tell y'all my thoughts and opinions, how it's worked for me in my classes, my clubs, my job, things like that. But this thing is absolutely stunning. I am so excited and I cannot wait to share more about it with y'all in the future. So thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Peace out. Bye.